Okay. Well, you know, that time again, Thursday. So we got a new This Week in Destiny. Or, well, as I like to call it, This Week of Bungie, because Marathon's still not out. So we're gonna read this, and then we're gonna talk about what's kind of going to be happening for Sunday. If you don't know already, Red Faction. We got something very special coming over on Purple, and which will be TDR on over to what's going to be happening here on Red Faction stuff. So let's get into it. This week at Bungie, we are finding fire teams in new ways. We know you are enjoying this new way to connect with players, either as a new light looking for guardians to help, or as a veteran looking to share the wisdom, willing to share. I say looking to share because you're always looking, because you're looking for a fire team. No matter the situation, we are happy to implement 2 additional ways to use Fireteam Finder. Okay. A couple things of note to talk about. A thank you to Joe. Um, a guest look at our latest partnership, Fireteam Finder on your phone and on Bungie.net. Double rewards coming for Nightfall completions. Relic will be back in the rotation this coming week. Increase the Wishing Glass shard drop rates in the coil starting on Tuesday. Sword bounty completed. Game to Give live stream today, so this Thursday. New batch of cinematics in our cutscene archive. Our final Prime gaming drop is available today. Weekly player support and movie and art of the week. Thank you, Joe. Today we'd like to take a moment to say a special farewell to our very own Joe Blackburn. You may know him as the game director of Destiny 2, but for hundreds of teams who come together to work on this game every day, we know him as a friend, teammate, and a Titan man who has the best 1v1 Overlord Minotaur plan anyone has ever seen. And while our friendship continues on, so does the closing and polish process for the final shape of our episodes and our future redacted plans. And we could not have been more excited to announce that these future efforts are already being game directed by the Halo myth and Destiny veteran Tyrese Green. If you follow Bungie for any length of time, you already heard of Tyson's name. I don't know why I call him Tyrese Green. Tyson Green. You've already heard his name and seen his face, or at least his hat, in many of our Vidocs, and you most certainly enjoyed the work of the many different teams he has led. From leading multiplayer and Forge efforts in Halo 3 to the most recently supporting the development of Fireteam Finder and among many other efforts, Tyson's creativity and expertise has been a critical part of Bungie's success and legacy. Here's more from Tyson himself. My time working with Bungie started from Myth 2 back in 1998 and has carried throughout almost every product we've released since. I've been pleased to be a part of the Destiny from essentially the beginning. From early days introducing loot for our shooter culture to the most recent days guiding the brilliant teams responsible for the breadth of Destiny's core systems, reward, combat, activity, social, and commerce systems. Joe has always brought a lot of energy and creative vigor to the team, and it's been a pleasure to work on Destiny with him as a teammate and a friend. I expected we're going to miss him terribly. To step into his role is humbling but also energizing, and I look forward to carrying on his work in service to our players and our team. My passion as a developer has always been to build the supports around which a community can grow. I came to Bungie from a fan community and aspired to build things that players can share as common interests. From Halo 3's Forge and file share systems to Destiny's build crafting and Fireteam Finder, I'm proudest of these things that bring our community together in collaboration. I look forward to more such opportunities in the final shape and the years of Destiny beyond. Custom Gambit with a spectator mode. And spectator for PvP. Do it now. You worked on Forge, so you can definitely do that, can't you? Please? I am Commander Shepard, and this is our latest collaboration in the Last City. We know you are all busy with calibrations, but this Tuesday we announced something new. Ornament sets inspired by Commander Shepard, Garrus Valkarin, and Dr. Liara Tassoni, I don't fucking know, are coming to Destiny 2 on February 13th. To celebrate this awesome partnership with BioWare, we also have we also have an exotic sparrow, a ship, and a ghost available to all players at no cost, as well as a finisher and an exotic emote at the Eververse, all inspired by the sci-fi universe where Reaper means more than a class item mod. Or, a Gambit Prime thing, which you gotta bring back. We'll share more than details very soon, but for now, here's a preview. That's the armor set, along with the Sparrow, the Ghost, and the ship. Fireteam Fire looking forward. First off, we wanted to thank you for trying the new Fireteam Finder feature. We appreciate your patience and participation in the original raid stress test and the subsequent Fireteam Finder beta. We're humbled by the outpouring of positive feedback and suggestions. Please do keep them coming. Our focus in the coming months is to make the experience feel complete, both in and out of the game. To that end, we have some new updates coming. Companion app, game client. For the uninitiated, the Destiny 2 companion app boasts a well-beloved LFG tool called Find Fireteam, and we're hard at work updating it with more unified experiences across the Destiny companion app, game client, and eventually Bungie.com. In the future update, players are going to be able to create and join Fireteam lobbies from their mobile devices and from within the game, like the in-game version. This initial release of Fireteam Finder on the Destiny 2 companion app will be part of a beta experience, so we welcome your continued feedback. So, you can select your activities if you want to do campaign, crucible, dungeon, gambit, raids, and seasonal stuff. In-game updates. Next, we are hard at working on some exciting in-game updates as well. We've already made significant strides in improving our Fireteam Finder feature, with over 60 bug fixes and quality of life improvements presently in-game. Some highlights of these changes include an animated sheen when the lobby host has a pending new applications, improved chat text color for legibility, and improved performance when inspecting players through the Fireteam finding applications. In the near future, be on the lookout for other improvements, including a Fireteam Finder lobby voice chat, friend invites for Fireteam lobbies, improved menu-to-menu flow, better feedback when you apply to lobbies, and last but not least, the roster will once again fit 12 Guardians on the nearby column. All in, and there are some additional 70 bug fixes and quality of life improvements slated for the next 6 to 8 months, many of which directly come from community feedback. So, by the numbers, this is what they've seen from Fireteam Finder. A lot of dungeons, strikes, and a very little bit about raids. So in Root of Nightmares, when people have done that, there's about 44% of those things have been completed in with an hour. Deepstone, 52 minutes. Garden, 48. Vault, 51. Courtesan, 59. In terms of dungeons, 75% of the dungeons have been Spire of the Watcher, which takes about 45 to 47 minutes. Warlord's Ruin, which takes a little bit over an hour. And all the other ones. So, next week, not only will be Uzume, an amazing sniper rifle in both PvE and PvP, will be the weekly reward, but Zavala is feeling generous and will be giving double rewards and increased reputation. What better moment to get a hold on the 4 times the charm and deconstruct roll? Or maybe even for a snapshot incandescent combo. If you just need to finish the Grandmaster for Guardian ranks or the Conqueror title, that's fine too. Remember, you'll have access to all you haven't completed yet, so you can start earning it in a single sitting, and you can use Fireteam Finder to find a group willing to help you. Relic returns. Okay. Increased shards for the coil. Back in the first few days of Season of the Witch, players were starting to wrap their heads around the coil. We saw platinum success rates of around 35 to 50%, which were a bit lower than we expected. Based on the data at the time, we announced plans to make the activity a bit more forgiving for players to reach platinum in the future. However, by the end of the second week, we were already seeing 70 to 85% of all successful completions reaching platinum, as players got better at tackling this objective. On top of that, roughly half of these teams didn't even kill a glass collector to reach their score. These numbers were held steady throughout the season so far, but we're here to give everyone else a little nudge. Even with those high numbers in mind, we still want to make sure players get their hands on all that sweet loot waiting for them at the end of the Platinum run. Starting February 6th, we'll be increasing the Wishing Glass Shard drop rates from defeating enemies in the coil to make hitting Platinum even more achievable. Good luck out there. You did it. You frickin' killed 7,777,777 enemies with swords. What is wrong with y'all? There's the code. Watch out. Copy that real quick. Last days of support game to give. VIP guest Todd Hackborn, Drifter himself, Bungie creators Pika Peach and Leopard, and the team of Bungie, including our very own global community lead Cosmo, are doing a stream from, basically now until 4. Well, I won't be able to watch that. I have to go to work. Watch on Titch Drop, spread the word. And... No, okay, so... okay, you get stuff. Season of the Forge, Season of the Drifter, Beyond Light, and Season of the Witch cutscenes have all been added to their archive. This is the Prime Gaming rewards that you can get. You can get a shader, a sparrow that looks like a watermelon, a birds are bugging you, and a ship. Player support. Okay. Yep. Whatever. Art of the week. Some people making some statues of the Daughters of Orcs. That's pretty cool. Bounce, and Dead. And that's it for the Twitch for this week. We hope you, or twab for this week. We hope you are having fun completing Ribbon's wishes and your moments of triumph for the Lightfall year. We've got a lot to talk about in the coming weeks. What, a sneak peek? Okay, fine. Come a little closer. Rewards, refresh. Huh. Till then, Guardians. That's interesting. Well, with that being said, let's... Ooh. I didn't realize that was going on the entire time. I hope that doesn't affect anything else. I thought I had that muted. Whatever. I'll deal with it. We'll just act like it never happened. So. We'll just act like that was someone in voice chat that I just didn't have headphones on for. So let's talk about Sunday. This coming Sunday is the reveals for for the two projects that I've been working on. So on my Twitter, there's the pinned tweet. It's from the 29th, so that was basically a couple days ago. I told people, I was like, okay, well, this last Sunday I said, okay, so we're going to do all day Genshin. And then I thought, that's going to get kind of boring kind of quickly. It would just be a lot of me doing story missions and everything. And I don't think that would be really great content. So I decided, I made a poll. I did Overwatch, Genshin, Destiny 2, and that new game that came out called Pal World. That's on Steam. It's like $30. I have to get it. I have everything else set up for it. I basically just have to finalize what game we're playing for that day. And currently, with how it stands right now, it is Overwatch at 40% and Pal World at 40%, with Genshin only having 20% and Destiny not having anything. You guys really don't want me to play Destiny, do you? Shaking my head. About 84 people have seen it, but only 5 people have voted. So it's basically 2 people want Overwatch, 2 people want Power World, and like 1 person wants Genshin. So, what's going to be happening on Sunday? Besides just the reveals of my 2 projects. Yeah, there's 2 of them. You weren't expecting that, were you? Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's 2 really great projects I had been working on with my lovely graphics person, Misty, who has been doing a lot of work and has been helping me kind of grow this community known as the Order. So, with all that being said, I really want all this to feel like it's good. So, that being said, Red Faction, I will see y'all later. Peace out.